Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this morning. I know everyone's getting ready for big Thanksgiving, but first we're going to watch Panhandle Outdoors. We've got a great shows lined up for you, and we're going to get started with our weather. High today, 75, low 58, and the water temperature is finally hit the 60s. It is at 69 degrees. That's like a 5-degree drop in about 9 days, so that's really a pretty strong drop when it comes to water temperature. River readings, Apalachicola to Brunstown, staying steady at a 0.8. The Choctawhatchee at Caryville is 1.7. Our river readings brought to us by Watson's Landing Marina. The tide chart, Kent Forest Lawn Funeral Home, low tide at 10:59 and a high tide at 7:11 this morning. And we're looking at November the 23rd, and we're on neap tides all week long. All right, marine forecast, looking south-southeast, coming in about 11. So, it's been coming out of north for a good while now, but south-southeast is about 11. All right, take a break. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, and always welcome to Brad.
Good morning, Coach. How are you?
I'm doing well. We got a great conversation going here. We got a lot of stuff and all, but before we get into that, I know you're getting ready for Thanksgiving and
yes, sir,
and all that. But you got to take your girls to an Alabama football. Y'all big Alabama.
I did. We woke up Saturday morning about 7:30, 7:45. Rolled over. I looked at my wife and I said, "Pack the car. I don't know where we're going." And we just started driving. And we knew there was an Alabama game that day, so we were heading in that general direction. We didn't have tickets. We didn't have anything. We didn't even know where we were going. And so Jamie's over there on her phone looking around. All of a sudden, she finds row 6 tickets for $25, 4 of them together. And I'm like, buy them. So she bought them. So $130 later, we have Alabama tickets. And then I sit here and I start thinking, man, them are mighty cheap. Row 6. I figured they'd start at the bottom with 1 and go to the top. Or do they start at the top and go to the bottom? Well, as most of you know, they start at the bottom. So we had fantastic seats. And that Alabama Stadium, I mean, you can walk down almost on the field during the game. I mean, you're literally from me to the camera, from the players while they're talking. It's just a whole 9 yards. So it was a fantastic experience. I'm all about making memories with them little girls because they are growing fast.
Well, and do something like that spontaneously. We all need to do that on occasion. Just jump in the car, go somewhere. Where we're going, I don't know, but let's do this.
I had no idea.
That's great.
We packed, so I had the store covered for Saturday. We're closed on Sundays, and I had the store covered for Monday.
There you go.
So I said, pack 3 days of clothes. And she's like, where are we going? I was like, I have no idea.
Oh, I love it.
Now we turned around, we drove back in on Saturday night after the game because I started feeling broke after the game. But
I identify with you because we've done the same thing. My daughter graduated from Alabama. Chip was there a year, so we'd been up there a lot. And when he said he drove all the way back, I said, you got to stop off in Montgomery.
And we thought about it.
But
it was
Troy. It got closer to home, and well, it gets close.
So 2:40 in the morning, and 3 girls sleeping in the car. I woke them up and carried them all inside, and
that's good.
And that's life.
Good story. All right, let's get ready for. We got to do some Christmas shopping.
We do. We are closed Thanksgiving, obviously, and we're closed Black Friday. Don't forget, Sunjammers is closed Black Friday. Go outdoors, spend it with family. All the deals are going to be there Saturday for Small Business Saturday, which is what we gear up for. And I'll be just straight up honest with you. You can't come in and get 60% off anything we sell. Small little deals here, some closeouts here. We save some closeouts through the year to have some sales on Small Business Saturday. But I'll be honest with you. Every small business in Bay County is barely keeping their doors open. We can't afford to discount anything. What we can't afford to offer you is good customer service, the highest quality stuff at fair prices. So you really don't need a deal when you get it. And we're going to start with our newest product. This is a book called Saints of Old Florida. In fact, Coach can probably talk more about this. It's all about the Port St. Joe, Apalachicola area. It is a coffee table book. You open it up. There's beautiful pictures on almost every single page. If I can get this turned around there right. Mm-hmm. And then there's, let's just see where we go next. And there's articles and stories about families growing up. Like I said, beautiful photography. And then there's recipes in here about how to cook everything from scallops to red snapper to mullet, smoked mullet dip. And that's called Saints of Old Florida. And as soon as you walk in the store, this is right next to our top-selling book, which is full box, written by this guy right here.
Let me say something real quick. This book, I'm on my last printing, and it still amazes me that people have stopped and called me. And I had a call from Atlanta the other day. A guy wants to order one to give us. He has one, but he wants to start giving them as gifts. And it's just been phenomenal. So we're on the last printing. We'll probably get it this Christmas and maybe next Christmas, and that's it. But it's been good.
And one thing about all the books you buy from us, from him, when you open them up to this second page, you see that chicken scratch right there?
Yeah,
that says Winston Chester. I'm telling you, this is it.
They do make a great gift. Books make a great gift, especially the coffee table book. They make an awesome gift. So,
they do.
This is a good book. Well done. Three local ladies.
When you got to touch it, one of the names in here, his last name is Raffield, so that brings some connection back here to Panama City as well. Anyway, the Saints of Old Florida going to be. If you don't have Coach's book yet, buy it this year. Buy this one next year. If you already have his, buy another one and then buy this one.
Good job.
So we're starting to brand Keep St. Andrews Salty a little bit in historic St. Andrews. This is it's a pocket journal. It fits exactly what it sounds. Fits perfectly in your pocket. There's 3 of them bound together. This is letterpressed cover. It's all printed, manufactured right here in Panama City. So we're trying to keep it absolutely as local as possible with these cool little items. So you get a 3 bundle of these for like $9.98 or $9.99. I'm not a journaler. I'm not a writer. I've been putting one of these in my back pocket, especially since we're starting to wear blue jeans. I got pockets again. And writing my notes, I am way more organized than I have ever been in my entire life. It is unbelievable. Then I can, 2 meetings ago, what did we talk about? Well, I can flip back a couple pages and I have some notes. So I'm telling you, I should have learned this in school to take notes. Yep. You know, I'm 34 years old. I'm a very slow learner, but I'm starting to learn. Olakai, you hear us talk all summer about how comfortable Olakai flip-flops are. Well, I'm wearing flip-flops today and it's like 48 degrees outside. I'm cold. I should be wearing one of these shoes. Their shoes are equally as comfortable. Ladies, this is one for y'all. As you can see, it's called a grandpa shoe. I don't know why, but I guess this kind of looks like what my grandpa used to wear, just old penny loafer type looking thing. Yeah. You can tell I don't know a lot about shoes. Other than when you put your feet in these, they're absolutely amazing. This one's been doing really well with the ladies, and it still has the patented flip down heel. So if you just want to slide your foot in, walk around the house, and this is the style for a lot of ladies as well. You have this shoe right here. And then we brought in a different version of our water shoe for the men. This has the no-show laces on it, and super comfortable, super lightweight. The water drains out of this. Most people are not buying these for water shoes, but if they do get wet, they're perfectly fine. And they also have the flip down heel. We have it in black, which they got a fancy name for it, and we have gray. We just like black and gray in St. Andrews. We don't get into these foghorn mist colors or whatever. So those have been really, really popular. And then for the winter, we brought in a canvas, a little more of a dress shoe. Same sole footbed as their flip-flops have, believe it or not, super comfortable. And then we also we just brought in their the loafer, the full-bound leather loafers. These obviously you don't want to get wet, but crazy comfortable. And once again, they still have the flip-down, fold-away heel in the back, and full line of this style of Olakai shoes. You just come in and walk around the store, you'll thank your feet, or your feet will thank you. But rather yet,
they've got a sewn right there, threading in there to keep it strong.
Olakai patented the flip-down back heel. They have the stitching in it, so you can just basically stand on the heel. So many people do that and they ruin their shoes. Olakai noticed that in the marketplace. They actually pay attention to their customers, and this is what they came up with.
Olakai. All right, let's take a quick break and we'll be right back. Now, welcome back. Doing the show with Brad Stevens this morning from Sunjammers, and got all kind of neat stuff. I know we're talking about how outdoorsmen and our spouses, we all love to buy presents that people enjoy, and we just can't buy them after you buy a couple of fishing rods. They got to, you run out of choices. So clothes and caps and everything.
Much I hate to say it, our Highway 79 store still has a full run of talc. You used to bring lures into you, but the regulations have hit the fishing industry so hard. Y'all quit fishing. Don't lie. You have, because you quit buying a lot of tackle. But it's right. The quality of the tackle got so good, rods and reels, you just aren't buying it like you were. So honestly, Sunjammers had to diversify, or he'd have lost a sponsor. He'd have been out of business. So of course, naturally, it was into lifestyle clothing. I can't mention all of these name brands that we have here. Obviously the Hobie jumps out. This is a new company right here called Marshwear that we just picked up. I have some of their shirts I'll show you here in a second. In fact, every brand we sell is a small company, and I have a relationship with those people. This Howell brother hat right here, they're a huge company based out of Austin, but yet they're really small in the clothing company. I can call Mason that owns the company, and he knows who Sunjammers is. Marshwear, guy named Logan, he's a fishing guide out of the Carolinas. Started an apparel company. Just fantastic. Avid, super small company, started off as a tackle store in South Florida. And I can call Avid, and they know who Sunjammers is. And then local, you probably can't see the word local in here. There's several of these, but what's so neat about this hat is underneath the bill is the Cracker Patch, which is the Florida flag. And you know, these hats, we cannot keep them in stock, I'll be honest with you. We got several different versions of this. We just cannot keep it in stock. And then Skinny Water Culture. One time, Vince with Skinny Water Culture called me and said, hey, do you have your order yet? And I said, yeah, it came in, I haven't touched it yet. Why? He said, if there's any Cheeto fingerprints on any of the shirts, let me know. My 5-year-old daughter helped me pack your order last night. So, I mean, it's just, we like dealing with the relationships. As y'all know, I like to talk. You come in the store. So we like telling stories, and we like brands that sell stories. And this is just a sampling of our hats. If your guy wears a hat, you can never have too many.
No,
if he doesn't wear a hat, don't try to buy him a hat, because he's not going to wear it. All right. Clothing, slightly different in the store for this year. 38 Threads, which is Monica, Mosley graduate.
Yep.
She's had the Stewie shirts, which your granddaughters love the Stewie shirts. This is their dress Stewie shirt, basically. It's a button-down shirt. It's super soft. It's one of the softest fabrics that you'll ever lay your hands on. And you know, here's just all 4 colors they have. This is brand new. They were in Austin, Texas, showing this basically at an Austin Holly Fair, and they had a waiting line in their booth to check out with these shirts.
Wow.
This is the first time we've showed them. We haven't even marketed them yet. So this is a brand new offering for us, a brand new section of the store for us. We're really liking it. Hammocks. I won't stretch these out in here because, quite frankly, I'll probably crawl in it and fall asleep. Super comfortable. If you have back problems, I know this is going to sound really weird, lay in an Eno hammock for a little while. There's something weird. It just kind of decompresses everything. When my back's hurting, I can go out in front of the store and lay in an Eno hammock. And I can't explain it. Swing by the store and we'll put you in one. This is just a sample of colors that we have. We don't have the colors you want or that person on your gift wants. We need about a week and a half to order from this company, so don't wait till the 23rd expecting us to overnight something, because it's not going to happen.
The thing about these hammocks now, a lot of people are going camping. This is the latest style in camping and backpacking. They're not taking sleeping bags and sleeping on the ground like we did in the old days. A lot of young people are going out on the Appalachian Trail, and they're just sleeping in hammocks.
Absolutely. Basically, everything you need, your sleeping bag, your tent, and everything is in 2 bags of this, because you need the straps, which I don't have shown. So basically 2 bags of these. And you can see I'm holding this with 2 fingers. It weighs a pound and a half.
This is something really that's going to be coming on really strong with this younger generation. So you're talking about a good Christmas gift for someone that, in the late teens, early 20s or something. That's a good gift. We're going to get some.
And I'll be honest with you, there's some cheap ones on the market.
Yeah,
there's some really cheap ones on the market. These are about $79. You do not want to be up 3, 4, 5 feet up and have that thing rip and fall. They're under $100. Your safety, you hitting the ground flat on your back with that big old knotty root right underneath you, you wish you'd have paid a little bit extra money. It's not a sales pitch, it's just the truth.
And these first-time campers too, these girls and all, they feel a lot safer in that. They've told me, instead of laying on the ground with spiders and snakes, they're safe here.
Absolutely. So this is that Marshwear company. You can feel they use Pima cotton. It's 100% USA-made cotton. Super, super soft on your hand, and he's got cool designs. That's one of his designs. Then the other one, the front print, just a sampling of their work. So here's called Marshwear, which is the company. And that's just a flats boat sitting on top. So super comfortable shirts. These are quickly becoming some of my favorite t-shirts. And y'all asked for it. We brought back Sunjammers Performance shirts.
Nice.
We have it in white. Then we also have it in, I guess this is green.
Lime green.
Trying to think of
lime green.
We went a little different on our greens. A lot of you already had our green safety shirts, so we changed up the green just a little bit for you. And we're almost done, I promise. For the ladies, these are historic St. Andrews hoodies. I doubt you can see it on here, but we got a St. Andrews pocket logo that pops up right there. And then, as you can see, we have it in the navy, the gray, and I call this blue, but it's really not blue. It's more of a purpley lavender. I'm a dude. I use primary colors.
Yeah.
So
What a great selection. I mean, that's some awesome stuff down there, and plus you got all the kayak supplies and all that.
absolutely.
Down there, so.
And we have a 2017 Hobie kayaks. They have reverse this year. So swing in, take a look. We'll show. We're slowly starting to put those out on the floor. We have a few 2016s left, so we're kind of waiting for those to roll. So come see us.
And all the stuff that goes with it too. So that's awesome. So I mean, this is really good stuff. And like I said, we all. But these hammocks, I'm really impressed with it. When it first came out, I said this is silly, but now I'm seeing what a lot of young people are doing.
Yeah,
it's going to work.
I thought this was like a Yeti cup. Man, that's silly.
Yeah.
Nope, everybody needs a Yeti cup. And everybody needs a Nino hammock.
Yeah.
And a 38th Reds t-shirt.
Okay, we're gonna get set up. Here's what we're gonna do. As we close out here, our next section now. We've gone around and got interviews of everybody what they're thankful for this Thanksgiving. So we're gonna start off. We're not gonna finish, but we're gonna finish the show about 5 minutes with people, different people in different walks of different areas, talking about why they're thankful. And then tomorrow's show on Thanksgiving morning, we'll finish it up, and also we'll have some fishing on tomorrow morning show. I'll be back Friday morning. We'll have a little bit of a video on some hunting. So we got a really good Thanksgiving weekend coming up. What are you thankful for, real quick?
Man, I'm thankful for all you customers looking, but I'm thankful for the men I've surrounded myself with in my church to help me grow in my faith this year.
Awesome. Well, you have a great Thanksgiving. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, folks, we're going to be right back with our video, okay? A familiar face on Panhandle Outdoors because he's been here before. We're way up here in Bluntstown. Ray Howell, Calhoun Liberty Closing, Abstract. All right, look, I'm in your little trophy room at your new shop here. Before we get to all the mounts and all, tell that's our Thanksgiving show. What you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
The same thing I'm thankful for every Thanksgiving. Just my family and our health.
Okay.
That's the most important thing in life. Nothing else matters.
All right. Tell us real quick. I don't tell my story on every one, but this is a nice wall of bucks, and this is just part of them, right?
This is a majority of them.
Okay.
We moved into our new facility and we're moving some of them out here. I've had to get a bunch of them. They're so old I had to get them remounted, but Court Jordan did a good job for me on the Florida bear.
Tell us about the bear.
The Florida bear was last year was a Florida bear hunt. That first one they ever had, or first one they had in years, and it was quite an adventure with that.
Wow. And Court Jordan mounted that one.
Yep, Court did a great job on that.
What about your two gobblers here?
That's the first turkey I ever killed, and I killed him probably 35 years ago. And the other one was just my Rio I killed.
Yeah.
And actually that's my Miriam, and my Rio, I hadn't moved in here yet.
All right, and I know the Hornet's Nest got a story.
Hornet's Nest was a Hornet's Nest I watched for several days running bush hooks at Ammonia Lake, and finally lassoed a limb and pulled it down low enough I could get to it and made sure there wasn't no hornets in it.
Okay. And I got one more. I got to get this owl back here. Okay, tell us about the owl.
The owl, I don't know anything about. All I know is Jay himself mounted him probably 45, 50 years ago. And I think he was hit on the side of the road, and my dad was a ag teacher with FFA, and he had heard about Jay himself, and he took it down there to Jay himself and self-mounted him, and that's all. I mean, he still looks like he was just mounted. I mean, but he's been mounted before I was born.
That's a great, that's a great one there. You got a big Thanksgiving plan?
We're going to spend time with the family.
All right.
Days off, quality time, downgrade. Hopefully we get a little bit of rain in the forecast. We can burn dirt right now. It's so hot, it's so dry. But maybe we get some stuff in the ground for some food plots.
All right. All right, folks, here we are. This is Victor Hashcode. Now, Victor, good to see you this morning.
Good to see you, Winston.
We get a lot of feedback from Victor over there in Walton County and South Walton, and you love the outdoors, and you keep me posted on what's going on.
I do my best.
And so what are some things, this Thanksgiving, what are some things you're thankful for?
I'm thankful for a good year. It's been a difficult year for a lot of the people I know around me and everything, but we've seen God work through it all and everything, and that's the best thing you can be thankful for.
Are you going to eat very much this Thanksgiving?
I'm going to eat more than a man my age ought to.
All right.
And be glad about it the whole time.
All right, sounds good. This is Smiling Jennifer. I've never seen her without smiling. Tell the folks this Thanksgiving, you and your family, what y'all are thankful for this Thanksgiving.
Yes, absolutely.
Thankful for this wonderful free country that we live in, and all the blessings that God gives us every day.
My name is Callie Hall, and I'm thankful for family and that we can gather together and, you know,
Eat some yummy food.
yeah, eat some yummy food and family.
Now, folks, everybody knows George Gaynor now, Senator George Gaynor, and he's been such an active role in getting this shooting range going, so we want to thank you for that.
Well, I want to thank you for all your support. You've always gave us good lip service and encouragement in this project. And like you, I've grown up here and I appreciate the outdoors, racing on the fishing boats. Thoroughly understand gun safety and really want to promote responsible gun ownership along with protecting our Second Amendment rights.
Speaking of the old fishing boats, what was your favorite old boat?
I like the old Gracie Ray.
The Gracie Ray.
I was on it when it caught on fire.
I remember that story. Okay, look, we've got Thanksgiving coming up, and we're asking a lot of people what they're thankful for. So this Thanksgiving, what are some things you're thankful for?
You know, I'm glad you asked that, because I don't think that anybody in Bay County ought to ever buy a lottery ticket, because being able to live here and grow up here is all the luck that anybody ever ought to expect.
That's a good one. Okay, thank you. I folks, just ran into one of my former students, Ted Randall, class of 2000. And it's so good to see you again. You do watch Panhandle Outdoors. Tell that story.
Yes, sir. So a couple weeks ago, I watched a video on how to catch redfish and went down to Howell Tackle and bought a gold spoon, some weedless hooks, and all sorts of other stuff that you mentioned, and had a great time.
That's awesome, man. Now, tell the folks what you do now.
I work for Florida Therapy Services, and I help mainly with ADHD boys doing counseling and things like that, helping them stay in class and helping them kind of help their behavior.
That's cool. All right, Ted, we've got Thanksgiving coming up. I know you've always had a big smile on your face and an optimist. What are you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
Woo. I'm thankful for my family, being back in Panama City. I have so much to be thankful for. We have 4 amazing kiddos and a wife that I love for 15 years, and just thankful for those things. Yes.
That's awesome. We're glad you're back in Panama City.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Good talking to you. Doug Penninger, familiar face, because Doug used to be a preacher for a long time, and a really good preacher. But one of the things, some of the best summers he ever had was talking when he tied into shooting and outdoors. And so great. I know you love to shoot.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.